Today, we share our tips on how to become a hobby doomsday prepper. Take a look at the top 5 very early credential sales. eBay tightens the screws on repacks and a whole lot more. Welcome back to episode 394 of the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast, presented by our good friends at Upper Deck.
Josh! Loud collector, Phil! Loud collector, Phil! Baba Louie, Baba Louie! Baba Louie, Baba Louie!
And California Dave! And California Dave!
California Dave! Welcome to the Gong Show.
Hello, hobby family. Welcome back to this Gong Show. Happy Thursday. Sounds
Thursday.
pretty pathetic. I never remember what day it is anymore. I had a little panic moment there.
Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday. They used to be like the funnest bar day when I was in my 20s. In Minneapolis, they do Thursdays are kind of a big deal. There used to be this place called Williams in Uptown. They had a bar upstairs and then a peanut bar below. You guys know what a peanut bar is?
Oh.
It's where they just have gobs and gobs of shelled peanuts, and all night you just take buckets and then you eat them and throw the shell on the floor.
Oh, that's fun.
And so by the end of the night, the bar is littered. I to clean that place up at bar close must have been a horrible job.
Smart. Salt makes you thirsty.
Grab a broom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
these
we go.
peanuts are making me thirsty.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah.
California Dave is back. Where were you on your latest adventure around the world?
I was in Vegas celebrating my anniversary, 27 years.
Wow.
And it was a lot of fun. We went to 5 shows in 3 nights. We crammed it in, spent some time at the pool, and people watched. Great place.
Are you a gambler?
No, I don't. I don't. The funny thing is, I walk by the tables, I say, if I walked up to that table, I would have no idea what to do. Like
They don't want you to sit at the table either then.
No, I don't. And plus I spent so much money on shows and food and entertainment that I didn't have any money to gamble with. So yeah, I feel like you go to do one or the other, not both. So.
No. Put the attention and focus on Rebecca. That was a smart play there.
Yeah.
Top show of the 5. Top one.
Oh, absinthe.
What?
No
you
doubt.
You drank absinthe?
No, the show's called Absinthe.
Isn't that a little bit of a dirty show? Isn't there like some skin in it?
It's actually, there's a little bit of skin, but it's not, there's no nudity.
No Foley? No.
But it's very crude. The commentary in between the acts is really, really crude. Crude to where like everyone's kind of like, like they go far and beyond to kind of give you like that. But the acts are insane. They're so good, and it's in a small tent, so every seat in there is really good. It's like very like you're just up and close and personal, and the performers are insane. They have like this little circle stage. There's one where there's like 2 roller skaters, and the guy like has the woman in his teeth, and she's like flying around, and he's doing like spins, and he's like throwing her up and catching her. And there was one with a tricycle. A guy was tricycling in that area doing the same thing, throwing the girl up, and she would stand on him. And oh my gosh, it was crazy what they did. So
were all the shows you went to Cirque du Soleil?
A couple of them were Cirque du Soleil. Like 3 of them. 3 of them were Cirque du Soleil.
Okay.
We went to a comedy show too. We went to Carrot Top. It was okay.
Was he still jacked?
No, he's old. He's really old. He looks. I think we looked it up after. I think he's 61.
Whoa. That makes us super old.
He looks older than that too.
He's a weathered guy.
He's very weathered. Like he just like I feel like he couldn't ever stand up straight either. Like he was kind of crunched the whole time. And but I will hand it to him. He was all in. He wasn't just cashing a paycheck. Like he was trying. He was not just up there going through the motions. Like you felt like he was actually trying to perform and doing his best. Mm-hmm. So just it's not really my type of comedy because it's quick
prop
jokes.
Yeah,
prop jokes. He'll do 10 jokes in 1 minute. Whereas I like more of like the Nate Bargatze comedy where it's like a story, and, like that kind of thing. So that's more my humor. So,
okay, Dave. Well, this involves you and others here. We have a team issue we have to discuss today.
Okay. Am I
Everybody, get ready. Dave, are you familiar with the term hypocrisy?
Yes.
Okay.
Was I?
No. I mean, this is about you indirectly, but really about somebody else.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you went back and saw on your show with Phil, Friday Nights with Phil, there was a very emotional, a very bitter intro about Judas Dave not showing up to his show.
Yes. I did watch that. Yes.
That you would dare. You'd have the gall to prioritize your family over Friday Nights with Phil. This is where we come back to that good old word hypocrisy.
Well, I'm missing Sunday.
On Monday's podcast, somebody's going to be with their family when we're recording and not on the show. You want to take, I'll give you a guess. There's 3 other people in the stream room here. Do you want to take a guess who that person might be, Dave? Other way. You're pointing at nobody.
Am I the other way? I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Yep. I know. And I was asked to fill in for said chocolate.
Yeah, and he said no.
I love it.
Person, but I can't because again, I am going to be beach camping with my family. Sure. So
oh my God, this guy lives I'm the bachelor, but this guy lives the bachelor lifestyle. Someone explain that to me.
Phil, it will have been like 4 days since he's been on a vacation. So
I know.
Cut him a little slack here.
I worked really hard today and I need a break. I need a break.
We need to get Dave a pop filter. The Sylvain, is he filling in for Phil? Sylvain?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want Sylvain to know he's second choice. That'll bother him. For sure.
Oh, great.
Because it's his birthday week, right?
Yeah. Oh, birthday.
Did he say yes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Phil, I threw out like 3 other suggestions too. So
what were his demands? Did he have any? Or
he had a few. Yeah. So Phil.
Hello.
And the worst part is, I know you so well, you don't even care about that. I know.
I'm gonna have a great time. Yeah, food in my belly.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. You're gonna be at the Montreal Expo.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. So Friday, I got a laptop, and I will have no iPad problems on Friday with Friday Nights with Phil, Dave, and sometimes Victoria. Listen, it's my first go, so give me some.
You said we had a guest too, right?
Yeah, we have Ryan. Oh, hold on, I even wrote it down because he messaged me today. Yes, his name is Ryan.
Are we jumping the bit too early?
No. His name's Ryan Natilla. Give him a follow. Learn all about him. He's on Instagram as Frozen Card Collective. Card Collective. He's our guest. Great account. Great guy. We've been going back and forth. He's a hard get. He's a somebody. But I locked him down for this Friday, so I'm not gonna lie. He was definitely part of my motivation today to go pick up my mediocre, middle of the road laptop.
I'm sure your laptop's still pretty good compared to the average.
It's okay. It's not what I wanted to really go hard on it and get good video card. But I, as a former manager of Geek Squad at Best Buy for almost 3 years, don't buy the warranty, buy the deal. So I got a pretty good one. So we'll have fun Friday, Dave. We'll have a good time.
You'd be very disappointed with my laptop. I'm just saying.
How many feet thick is it?
What's that?
How many feet thick is it?
Not very thick. I think it was like $800.
Oh boy. Well, I think we know why certain things happen.
Why I have potato internet sometimes. Maybe it's my laptop.
Yeah, it's probably a Chromebook.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we have another big lineup this Saturday for week 2 of Gong Show Breaks. Some really fun ones planned. You can get your spots right now at gongshowbreaks.com. There's a mega mixer with Expo buybacks. We're going to be opening 2020-21 the Cup, some 2013-14 Crown Royal, get some Nathan McKinnon rookies in that set.
When
Crown
did you
Royal.
put that up? When did that happen?
Today.
Oh my good. No, the Crown Royal. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
There's a Fanatics Eminent, a 2021-22 Premier, 21-22 Stature, 4 boxes of 2020-21 Clear Cut, and then some 23-24 Series 2 Sins. They're tins. To chase
2020 Clear Cut, man. I'll tell you what, that was my jam. I hit hard on that. I got a lot of good pulls from that set.
Oh, I'm sure everybody's really excited for Fanatics Emanate. Sorry, I mean we got to put something on people want. I don't know.
People like that, man.
Oh, please. It's all
They do.
right. It's a constellation prize. It's Grant's probably losing it. Phil, what are you saying? Whatever. I'm saying what I feel like. It's silly.
Is that the autograph photos?
Yeah. The 8x10. Yeah.
Those
And
are
then
cool.
we've got 2 Metal Universe 8-box half case breaks. There's a team random and our first team select, and that's been very popular so far today. So you can go pick your team there.
All bangers.
Yeah.
All bangers. Everything's awesome except the one thing. That's all.
SP Legends half case, team random, 24-25 credentials, Chase them Celebrini rookie autos, 23-24 SP game use or for Bedsy rookies, and then the 2019-20 Cup inner 3-tin half case or case.
Metal's great this year, eh? Isn't Metal just top tier? Yeah, big fan. Big. I think that's the sneaky pick of the boxes I'm looking out for if they get cheaper in the future.
Mhm.
It's so fun. Like that's when you think back at Expo, anyone who was ripping Metal, I kind of stopped, and all the cards are great.
Yeah.
It's a fun rip, man. Universe and hockey, come on.
It'll be me this weekend and Tori.
Nice.
And it'll be great having Tori there. Louis is going to be gallivanting in Iowa at a wedding.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ever been to Iowa, Dave?
Iowa. No, I've never been to Iowa. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Not missing much. A lot of corn. But
Flat? Or is it hilly?
no, it's flat. It's all corn. It's all cornfields.
Is it
I'm a little
Northwest America?
just south of Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Directly
Close.
south.
Close.
I'm planning my trip with my son to Halifax, and we're going to stop at Edmonton. I have to admit a little bit of ignorance here. I didn't realize how small Maine and what's the other one up there? New Hampshire?
Yeah, in Vermont.
What?
Why are those?
and
Why don't they just combine and be one? Maine.
Maine's big.
Maine's big, but
Oh,
there's
is it?
not a lot of population. The whole
Oh,
like 50% north of the middle of Maine, there's like no population. It's all like halfway and down is where all the population is.
okay.
But,
Am I missing?
yeah,
a state?
I was on my Mormon mission in Maine. So I lived
okay.
there for like a year. Some really cool places in Maine.
Really, eh? Is it
Yeah.
so? That's part of the what, like the north,
New England.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
north.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
north. It's like above, a lot of
Well, the history there, right? Isn't like if you're part of the more north, like the Yankee part of America, you have more historic buildings because you were more structured earlier. Am I getting my history wrong? I don't know.
no.
No. So here's what I'm afraid about with me being a first time breaker on Saturday night. Like if you go, I opened up a box kind of to practice of SPX yesterday or 2 days ago on did an Instagram live, and in SPX it's 3 cards in a pack, and the middle card is a hit. And about 4 times, I open the pack, I go to the middle card, and foop, right down. It just falls directly on the. I mean, it's fine if that's Josh's box of SPX. It's bad if it's like a gold PMG. So I'm like I'm going to have to be in the zone.
Be focused, laser focused.
Maybe. Well, we're good. Customers are probably not listening to this. And second, you have Tori.
Yeah, just let Tori do it.
No, I
Yeah. You're like,
I
no
won't-
one's got a break. I don't know what's going on. Well, we're gonna get there. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about. That's why we have top loaders.
Okay. You kind of did your preview. Anything else you need to add for Friday Nights of Phil? What's coming up or no?
No. Let's see you there Friday and just be gentle with me and be patient. I have new
Did you say
electronics.
Victoria is or is not coming on?
Well, that's the best part of Victoria. It's her name is sometimes Victoria.
Okay.
So it's a forever maybe. She
We
can
still-
come and go as she
We
pleases.
still have not had our face off since.
Oh yeah, Dave's got a bone to pick,
Incident.
eh?
Yeah. It's just building too. It's
Don't you dare ruin our relationship with Paul, Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Dave has been on this for a while. I'm starting to think I'm with you, man. I think she might be avoiding you.
I think Paul talked to me about it at the expo.
Oh.
He pulled me aside. He was like, "You go get her, man. You let her
Listen,
know."
I'm on your side. I just can't
Yeah,
say
he's
publicly.
totally on my side.
All right, we got a fun show today, but right before we get started, a reminder that our show, the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast, we are a Patreon podcast. That means we do rely on the support of the good listener and good watcher like yourself to help us cover our show expenses, produce what we hope to be more and better hockey card content, and then fund initiatives to grow the hockey hobby. You can support us for as little as $5 US a month through Patreon. Join our out of 999 support level tier. You get the Future Watch Gonger title. You get access to our Discord server where we have our Behind the Bench show. It's our Discord exclusive with our good buddy Neil, who is doing an amazing job there. And then just meet people and do all the games and challenges, fantasy hockey, a whole bunch of stuff. It's a good time. If you want to support us, just go to our website, hockeycardsgongshow.com, and click on the Become a Patron link at the top of the page, or go to Patreon directly, patrun.com, and search for us. Hockey Cards Gong Show is linked in our show description, both YouTube and podcast apps, and our Instagram and TikTok profile too. Baba Louie, we have 2 new patrons to
Yes,
shout
sir.
out. Go
Shout
ahead.
time. We have Ryan South and D Buggy.
Debuggy.
Debuggy.
Okay, game plan, buddy.
Game plan time. Starting off with get to know your Hall of Famers. Then it's how to be a hobby doomsday prepper. After that, it's some hobby news. Then the top 5 very early credentials sales. And we'll finish up with some personal pickups.
Thank you, Baba Louie. We'll get started with a Get to Know Your Hall of Famers series. It's where we're profiling every single Hockey Hall of Fame player that's ever lived. We started with the first Hall of Fame class inducted in 1945 and have since been working our way to the present day. Today's Hall of Famer we're profiling is a name I've heard for a long time since doing the show, and admittedly knew nothing about this guy, so I was kind of excited to dig in and learn more about. It's Pierre Pilote.
Oh, I know the
Right.
name. I know
I
nothing
know.
about him.
Pierre
I know the
Pilote.
name though.
Pierre Pilote.
I'm
Is he
sure it's the
related
first
to
time
Pontius?
Dave's heard it.
No, I've heard of his name, but I don't know anything
Yeah.
about him.
Me neither. Well, I did. Well, now I do, but I didn't. So here we go. Pierre Pilote lived from 1931 until passing away at the age of 85 in 2017. Born in Kenegami, Quebec, passed away in Barrie, Ontario. Pilote was a hockey defenseman, left shot, played at 5'10", 180 pounds, and in a career that lasted from 1955 until 1969, he played for 2 teams, Chicago Blackhawks, and of course, the obligatory Toronto Maple Leafs. During his career, Pilote was a 5-time NHL First All-Star Team selection, a 3-time Second All-Star Team selection, played in 8 All-Star games, won the James Norris Memorial Trophy 3 times, 3 years in a row, 1963, 64, and 65, and was a 1-time Stanley Cup champion. In 890 career games, Pilote scored 80 goals, added 418 assists for 498 points, with 1,251 penalty minutes. And in 86 postseason games, he scored 8 goals, totaled 61 points with 102 penalty minutes. Why you should care about Pierre Pilote. His hockey story had a late start by Hall of Fame standards. His family moved from Quebec to Fort Erie, Ontario when he was a teenager. And because the local rink had collapsed in a storm, he did not play organized hockey till he was 17 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you talked about him last year. You wanted to know a lot more about. I remember you bringing this up.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Gong Show dementia. I think we all have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes his rise to becoming one of the best defensemen of his era even more remarkable. Pilote originally tried to make a junior team as a forward, but the team needed defensemen. Instead of walking away, he learned the position, adjusted his game, and began the path that would eventually make him one of the NHL's defining two-way defensemen. His big break came when Rudy Pilote helped bring him to the St. Catherine's Teepees program. Pilote would later coach him in Chicago, making him one of the important early figures in Pilote's development. Before reaching the NHL, Pilote spent several seasons with the Buffalo Bisons in the AHL. Those years helped shape the tough, polished professional style he later brought to the Blackhawks. Pilote joined the Chicago Blackhawks during the 1955-56 season and became a full-time NHL defenseman in the next year. At 5'10", around 175 pounds, he was not built like the biggest defenseman of the original six era, but he played much larger than his size. Early in his NHL career, Pilote developed a reputation for being both skilled and hard to play against. He could move the puck, rush the puck, and still handle the physical side of the game in an era when defensemen were expected to survive a lot of punishment. Pilote patterned parts of his game after Doug Harvey, the great Montreal Canadiens defenseman. He once described him as Mr. Xerox, meaning he copied good ideas from great players and made them part of his own game. By the late 1950s, Pilote had become one of Chicago's most important players. In 1958-59, he put up 37 points from the blue line, showing he was becoming more than just a defensive player. In 1959-60, Pilote took another major step, scoring 45 points and earning NHL second All-Star team honors. That season began a run where he was named either a first or second team All-Star every year from 1960 through 1967. Pilote was paired often with Elmer Moose Vasco, giving Chicago a strong contrast on the blue line. Vasco brought size and reach, while Pilote brought mobility, edge, puck movement, and leadership. During the 1960-61 season, Pilote played a major role in one of the greatest years in Blackhawks history. Chicago had not won the Stanley Cup since 1938, but with stars like Bobby Hull, Stan Mikita, Glenn Hall, and Pilote, the team finally broke through. In the 1961 playoffs, Pilote was outstanding. He recorded 15 points in 12 playoff games, tying Gordie Howe for the postseason scoring lead, an incredible number for a defenseman in that era. Pilote's 1961 playoff performance came before the Conn Smythe Trophy existed. If there had been a playoff MVP award at the time, he would have had a very strong case for it. One of the famous memories from that 61 run came in a triple overtime semifinal game against Montreal. Pilote later recalled how players were not hydrating like modern athletes, and Blackhawks management gave players brandy-soaked sugar cubes on the bench as the game dragged on.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Chicago defeated Detroit in the 1961 Stanley Cup final, giving Pilote the championship that became the highlight of his playing career. It was also the franchise's last cup until Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane era nearly 50 years later. After the cup win, Ed Litzenberger was traded and Pilote was named captain of the Blackhawks. He served as Chicago's captain from 1961 until 1968, leading one of the strongest periods in franchise history. Pilote's captaincy mattered because Chicago was loaded with stars and big personalities. He had to lead a room that included Hull, Mikita, and Hall, and other major figures, while also being one of the team's most dependable players on the ice. In 1961-62, he finished as the franchise runner-up for the Norris Trophy, or he finished as the runner-up for the Norris Trophy that showed he had moved fully into the conversation with the best defenseman in hockey. In 1962-63, he won his first Norris as the NHL's top defenseman. It was the beginning of one of the great defenseman runs in history. He won the Norris again in 1963-64 and 64-65, giving him 3 straight Norris wins that placed him in rare company among defensemen, with only a small group of legends producing that kind of sustained dominance. His 1964-65 season was one of his best offensively. He scored 14 goals and 59 points, a major total for a defenseman in the original six era, while still playing a hard physical game. But he was not just a finesse defenseman. He was also known for his toughness, finishing in the NHL's top 10 in penalty minutes multiple times, even leading the league in penalty minutes during Chicago's 1960-61 championship season. One story that followed Pilote for years was that he had knocked out both Maurice Rocket Richard and Henry Rocket Richard in the same fight. Knocked him out.
What? I've
That's
never heard of
crazy.
that. Oh, that's nuts.
Pilote later clarified that the famous double knockout story actually comes from his minor league days not against the Richard brothers, but the legend still became part of his tough guy reputation. So there you go.
Funny.
So
It
it's
was
not
sort of
true.
a
That's
yeah.
right. It's not true. No guy from Chicago could do that.
Pilote's durability was another major part of his legacy. He played 376 consecutive regular season games from 1956 until 61, an impressive streak in a rough 6-team league where heavy travel and far less protection than modern players have. In 1968, Pilote was traded from Chicago to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Jim Pappin. He played one final NHL season in Toronto before retiring in 1969 with 890 regular season games, 80 goals, 418 assists for 498 points, a Stanley Cup, 3 Norris trophies, and a Hall of Fame resume as one of the greatest Blackhawks defensemen ever.
I noticed he doesn't have a nickname. That's like a first in quite a while. Don't they all have nicknames? All the
I think, though, it's a cool enough name where you don't need a nickname, right?
Yeah,
Pierre
very cool
Pilote.
name. Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
Biblical. It's biblical.
It is?
Pontius Pilate? Yeah. It's
Oh,
the governor that oversaw the
Pontius
he-
Pilate, yeah.
Yeah, well, Tiberius is governor,
Sure.
something like that.
Okay, let's take a look at the Pierre Pilote hobby market. His rookie card is in the 1957 top set. It's card number 22, PSA 8.5, highest selling copy, sold for $2,202 US in March 2013. Kind of looks like Eddie Haskell a little bit.
Who?
From
I
Leave
don't
It to Beaver?
No, I don't know. Leave
No.
it to Beaver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next,
I've
I
been
picked. What?
Seen Leave It to Beaver in like 45 years.
Yeah, isn't that like your dad's show?
Well, yeah.
Very
I can
old.
pull back a reference from the 1960s.
Yeah, fair enough. If you like, I would get a Michael Landon like Bonanza or something, you know.
Oh, like what was the Highway to Heaven or whatever?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
I still think of the Werewolf Halloween Kingdom, or was it Kingdom of Heaven? He played
Highway
an
to Heaven.
angel, right? He played an angel.
Yeah, Highway to Heaven.
Highway to Heaven. Yeah, and he was a werewolf trying to get in a door. I remember that episode.
Oh, yeah.
You know what show like that I loved so much growing up was Quantum Leap. Did you guys watch
Yes,
that?
Scott
Oh,
Bakula.
Yeah.
Ziggy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
He would
Yes,
like
Josh.
leap, and sometimes he'd
hold
be a
up, though?
woman.
Does
He'd
it-
like
does it
look in
hold?
the mirror and see who he was. He was like, "Oh man."
I guess I'm not leaving the house today.
Does it hold up still though? X-Files, I'm cherry picking good episodes
Oh.
in X-Files and it holds up. So
I haven't seen Quantum Leap in 25 years probably.
Yeah,
So
same. But it was good. I watched a lot of Quantum Leap.
okay, so next I picked 3 Pilote Playing Days cards to feature. The next one's from the 1960 top set, card number 65. I've always liked the background on these. PSA 9, highest seller, sold for $2,342 US in August 2012.
that's cool.
Here's a cool one from the 1966 top set. It's an all-star card, number 123. So remember, this is like the Bobby Hall rookie year. The all-star cards actually looked more like normal cards that year.
You should do them like that. I see a
Yeah.
good Parker's Champions card when I see one. Oh, but they can't because stupid tops.
True. The PSA 9 we're looking at on YouTube, highest selling copy, sold for $3,493 US in October 2015. This is also the most anyone's ever paid publicly for a Pilote card. This card right here. And then
Great
the
card.
last,
The like wood paneling border.
yeah, be a tough one to get a good grade.
Yeah.
Last card will feature is a 1967 Topps card number 62. Highest seller is a PSA 10. Sold for $565 US in March of 2013. Long time ago. Well, that, kids, is your Hockey Hall of Famer, Pierre Pilote.
Nice.
Good job, Joshy Poo.
I think very deserving.
Yeah. I'm glad I know a little bit more about him.
Winning 3 Norris trophies in a row. That's a feat in itself. That's pretty
That's
tough.
good.
Very good.
Well, I like how you said Doug Harvey modeled his game after him. Sure. Tried to.
Well, he
anyway.
modeled his game.
No, I
His game after
apologize.
Doug
The other
Harvey.
way around. Yes, I'm sorry. Obviously. Good call.
Very excited for our next segment. How to be a hobby doomsday prepper. If you
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
straight
Make
from
sure that
Phil's
toilet paper is on your hip at all times, baby. You never know.
if you pay attention to hobby content, I would say there's a fair amount out there with a more pessimistic outlook on the future of the hobby. here's what I do have to admit, though, in the context of this bit. I'm naturally a pretty optimistic person. Sometimes people in the comments, I've been actually called too optimistic. Like I don't tend to maybe get critical enough or stuff like that at times. So I get that. But as a thought exercise today, I thought I'd lean into the possibility that a correction or hobby recession, or God forbid, even a hobby crash might be on the horizon, and try to think about, well, what are some practical tips that we can all use to minimize the damage for your hobby experience? After all, we should all remind ourselves that this is, again, supposed to be fun. It amazes me how many people don't ever seem to be having fun in their hobby.
Yeah,
Which-
there's a lot of anger.
tons of anger.
Okay.
Right.
I'm like the angry people in my other part of my day. That's where I swim with them. Not here.
Yeah.
This is the fun one. It's fun filled.
Where do you guys fall in on the optimistic versus pessimistic side of the future of the hobby?
How much do you want to strip it down? How deep do you want to go, baby?
I don't know if we want to go that deep.
Yeah, I refuse to. I'm gonna remain willfully ignorant, and I don't know. Like, I'm always gonna have a good time in this thing we're doing until I'm dead, collecting hockey cards, because I feel like I'm a veteran and I'm a heavy hitter in how to ignore the noise.
Mm-hmm.
I can jump right in. I'll hoot and holler with the best of them. I'm gonna have many more days coming up, but they're far and few between. I'm not making content about it. I'm not. It might be a passing feeling.
Yeah.
Scream into the ether, but you got to come back. You have to come back.
I think we're all very similar. Like, I think we're all very optimistic people, enjoy the hobby, try to look at the silver lining and everything, even when there's hard to find the silver lining. I think we try to find it.
Yeah, and that's annoying. But I think it's okay to address things and not have strong opinions on them, or not to get upset. Or I like how we bring up topics. Like the PSA thing you brought up. I mean, I made a snooty Instagram post that showed Jeff Wilson and sports card nonsense. I was like, look, they're using fear tactics for their clickbait and all that stuff, you know? And I said, I'm proud of myself and the boys because we don't do that stuff. And I really do. I'm strong. I do. Now, saying that, I do feel there is a place for that stuff to be done. Everybody wants a CD bar to go to. Where else are you supposed to get things?
Yeah.
Society needs a basement, and it needs a top floor. I like visiting basements, but just don't stay there. Don't swim in the swamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy being willfully ignorant. I forget what pill Neo took, but there's fun in both.
The red
Right?
or the blue one?
Yeah, there's I don't know. One gives you the reality. One,
Right,
I want to
right.
be Joe Pantalano and not know the difference. And I want to be.
Girl, I
right.
want to take that red pill back and go back and have my
Yeah, I
steak.
want to unlearn. But you can't unlearn things, right?
Yeah.
Well, again, it goes back to it's supposed to be fun, right? And there is I'm not knocking people that do more negative style content. It's just not what makes me happy.
Not our jam. Doesn't
No.
put juice in my batteries. No.
And then there is a place for it. But so do both of you generally feel that the hobby, again, everything in life has issues, but that is generally headed in the right direction? Or are you concerned about the horizon that the hobby is headed towards?
It's headed in the fun direction. That's my answer. I think it's headed
Okay.
in a very entertaining direction. I think it's in the very fun direction. The cards have never been better, but that also comes, the flip side of that coin comes with some valleys to the peaks.
Mhm.
And I think you need to keep your head on a swivel, be aware. We'll try and help you with that. We'll present, if there's big counterfeit things happening, we're not saying, oh, why are you talking about that? That awareness is very important, right? You don't want to be a ding dong. You
Yeah.
want to be aware, but you are in charge of your attitude.
Because you see like there's some really promising rookies. There's some excitement for some young players, more excitement than we've probably seen in the last 10 years since McDavid. And so you have you look at what Upper Deck's producing, the quality of the products, the hits that are coming out, the new designs that they've done. There's so many good things, but then you also step back and go, well, what's this creating? It's creating higher box prices. It's creating this part of the hobby where it's starting to maybe, take some people out of the hobby in certain sets or whatever that you're used to always buying. And so there is the give and take with everything. And so as you see this new excitement for young players and sets, you also go, crap, now it's such and such amount for a box, and that's a tough pill to swallow. So
what's the question again, Josh? Can you say the question again?
Just the general direction. I'm just talking horizon, like 10,000 foot view. Are we headed towards in generally a good direction or generally a concerning direction?
Yeah, it depends. So another answer to you, it depends what your goals are. So are we headed in a good direction if I'm trying to make money? I have no idea. I would say probably not. If I had to guess, I'm not the person to ask, even though people keep asking me. I have no idea. Is it headed in a good direction to have fun with my friends, to try and work hard and provide a good business in the hobby while staying in the hobby? I think it's never been headed in a better direction for me personally. Yeah. We're putting our money where our mouth is. We're trying to provide good services, good businesses, right? And we're big collectors. I mean, look how happy my Wayne Gretzky made me today. Oh my God. Stay tuned. Yeah. Yeah. So I do think it's net positive, brother.
To your point, Dave, I think at times that we're kind of funny in that maybe sometimes we suffer from careful what you wish for, because for years we've all complained, why is the hobby, why does nobody care about hockey? Well, now people are starting to care about hockey, and the prices of boxes are going up, and now everyone
stop caring about hockey. Stop
caring about hockey.
Yeah, it's not even that fun. It's kind of boring, actually.
Nobody. The all-time future auto set, it's dead. Nobody's collecting them. Just sell them all. They're dropping like flies. They're robotized.
Phil, you can use your basketball argument. You're just watching people exercise. It's not a big deal.
Just 100%. Skating's very easy.
Well, so the point of today is that if the hobby market does turn south, and assuming for a second that we all and anyone out there listening wants to continue staying in the hobby, if that happens, if you're not only in this for the Benjamins or the weird plastic brown bills, if you're a Canadian, then because if that's the case, then the answer is simple. Well, it's high now, sell everything and get out. Like if you're only for in the money, now is the perfect time to exit. If I'm just being honest,
an easy one. Get out. Yeah. Do you think I should hold? No. No. Sell yesterday immediately. Yeah.
But again, though, let's assume we really love doing this and we want to stay in, and we can. And I think too, I want to do this in a way where we can acknowledge that even if you're the purest of collector, that you can still care about the value of your collection at the same time. And I definitely fall into that category. I love the hobby. I love collecting, but I'm just being honest. I care about what my cards are worth to a certain extent, and that's the whole concept of Jeremy Lee's hobby spectrum. And if you want to find out maybe where you fall according to that, you should go take that assessment. It might help you. Okay. All that being said, here's my essential tips on how to be the best hobby doomsday prepper, or how to survive the hobby apocalypse. I have 10 tips, and you two yahoos can chime in with your assessment, disagreement, or other advice. All right. Tip number 1, separate your forever PC versus your market dependent PC. So if you kind of think about it, separating your collection into 2 buckets, your forever PC is stuff you truly love and do not plan to sell unless, like Phil, your example of the roof caving in or something like that.
Yeah.
And, so this would be your favorite players, favorite teams, most meaningful cards tied to memories, etc. Your market PC, I mean, there may be a better way to put that, is the stuff you like, but you also care about the value, liquidity, timing, and upside. And what I think that separation does is it helps you avoid lying to yourself that a card can be both enjoyable and an asset, but you should really know which side of the hobby spectrum it mostly lives on for you. So if push comes to shove, is this an asset or a treasured collectible piece that I really don't care what it's worth. Do you guys do something like that already?
I feel like I just did that because I made a large purchase from Grant. And part of that was I didn't want to just fork over the dough, and I wanted to, sell some cards. So I did a deep dive, not just in like what I used to have on eBay, but I also did a deep dive into my PC, the cards that were locked in my PC. And I went through them and I figured out, okay, what cards do I actually look at? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this card. I love this set. And which cards do I just breeze through? And I'm like, not even really paying attention when I scroll through the cards. And so that's what I did. I found those cards and I pulled them and I either sold them there at the expo or I sent them to Slab Sharks. So I got 200 cards in the auction that's ending today. So, that was kind of,
you almost made a big mistake, David, but your friend stepped in.
That is true. There was one card that was going to go to auction that I talked about. I had two of my very good friends, Philip and Carter, who both reached out to me personally and said, I think you're making a mistake and this is why. And I listened to my friends and I agreed with them and I kept that card. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
It's good to have friends.
It's good to have friends that got your back. So
Phil, you kind of did this with your McDavid collection, right?
Whoa, I got lucky on that. I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry. He's playing that game. I don't swim in that pool of buying and flipping and selling. And but yeah, I was very happy with my McDavids. Excuse me. I don't know why little baby coughs there. I really don't believe McDavid's going to win a cup in Edmonton, and I believe that before the playoffs. And that was enough to make me want to sell them. I don't have a big connection to the greatest hockey player on planet Earth. And I kept one card because I thought it was really special. And my friends Justin and Sylvain said it's not going to be a PSA 10 or 9. And it's a McDavid raw card that I will not trade or sell for anything less than 1,000. So don't even try. Good listener. Ridiculous. Every time I mention a card, clearly, yeah. But yeah, basically I did that with my McDavid. I also, what does that make me when I buy my Crosbys and Gretzky's? I'm not selling them, but I know they're highly liquid. So I think those are is that just a smart? I just lucky because I like those players, right? Like,
yeah,
they're more liquid than Mario Lemieux. Like I'd be more nervous. Like Lemieux will always sell, but he's not going to sell right away over a Crosby or Gretzky.
Well, okay. Let's stick a pin in that because tip 2, I think, kind of bleeds into tip 1 a little bit, and we'll pick this up in a second. So tip 2 is know what you would actually be okay holding on to through a crash. So a good Doomsday prepper question is, if this card dropped 50%, would I still be happy owning it? So let's say you knew, Phil, today that a year from now, your Crosbys and Gretzky's would be worth half. No. Would you sell them or keep them?
No, I'd keep them in a heartbeat because the Gretzky's and Crosbys that I have don't come up for sale often. The ones that I would keep. I could trim 50% of Crosby. Pretty much every Gretzky I have, I either owned as a kid or I've bought as an adult. And those, I'm not selling those. Crosby's, I don't know. There's probably like what, color flow? Sure, I'll sell my color flows. Like, I don't even know I have that. Those Crosbys, that's nothing. That's Mickey Mouse cards, right?
I think I would keep about 80% of my cards. Like if I just had to make a blanket guess that if I did know that a crash was for sure, like if I saw the future, I would probably.
To be honest, probably my Brady's. I probably think he's the highest. I mean, he's going to either go up or really hard down next year. It's one or the other. I mean, that's where I made my biggest. If you want to look at it, look at my Brady Kachucks, and those aren't for sale.
Yeah,
like they're for sale when I deem them to be. I love them. I hope he has a great career. I still believe in him no matter where he goes. I will never. You could tell me those cards will drop in 80%. I'm not interested. I have one of ones and out of 10s, and no, those are my cards.
What about you, Dave? If you knew the hobby was gonna go down 50% in the next year, what percentage of your collection do you think you would hold on to versus sell?
I think right now everything, because like I said, I feel like that's exactly what I just did. Is I got rid of the stuff that didn't give me the wow factor. And I know there's there's a bunch of cards and there's a bunch of different sets and everything. And to you guys, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense to me. And, and those cards, like now when I look at them and I go through my case so I just did this because I didn't know you could do this on Card Ladder. You can actually load your entire PC, your collection on the Card Ladder. I didn't know that was a thing. And so I just did that. I went through and I'm like 80% there, and every single card I was loading onto my collection, I was just like, man, I like this card. Man, I love this card. And oh, I like this set. I so like this set. And so you're
running out of tradables. I feel like I run out of tradables, right? A good hockey card trade. I have very little right now.
I don't have tradables, and I've had people reach out to me. I just had Sidwink, who just reached out to me and said, hey, I got the Robitaille all-time future watch auto. I need the Guy Lafleur, so why don't we trade? And I'm like, nope.
You said no.
I'll just buy it from you. Like, I'm sorry, but I also, if I had two, sure, but I don't, and so there's a lot of cards. It's very rare that I buy the same card of the same player. So I guess that would be the only tradables that I have. Like, I'm like, okay, I have 3 copies of this card. I would be okay with letting one go if I really needed it to sweeten the deal. So I guess that's untrue. Like there are a couple cards, but it's very rare that I have multiples of cards of the same card. So
I think we've all really been through a very similar experience. A month or so ago, Mark Hill from My Card Post, who does these monthly crown auctions, reached out and said, hey, do you have a hockey card that you would, because there are cards that are 250 and above that you'd like to add to the auction? And right away I was like, oh yeah, 100%, let's do it. And then that night it hit me. It's like, oh my God, I've sold all of my cruft in Slab Sharks in the past year, and I don't have a single card that's not a PC.
I think that's a good thing. That's getting close to Mecca there. That's good.
Yeah. And it did feel kind of, I mean, I felt bad because I wanted to help him out, but it felt good in a way that I don't have what I consider, stuff just lying around that I don't care about.
Yeah. That I'm in the same boat, because I look through like my Slab Sharks auctions. It gives you kind of like a running total, for your time of selling. And after tonight, I'm going to be very close to pushing 10K. And so it's like all the cards that I could have sent to Mark, they're gone. I've sent them to Slab Sharks. So yeah.
Snooze, you lose, Mark.
Okay, number 3 is keep cash available. One of the biggest mistakes collectors make is being fully deployed all the time. If the hobby corrects, the people will have cash options. They can buy grails, collections, sealed wax, rare singles, distressed deals at much better prices. So the idea is, if the hobby crashes, people will panic and they'll be looking to offload stuff. And if you don't have all your cash in your cards, then you might be at a position to buy some stuff. And so if you're an investor or entrepreneurial type, they would call this dollar cost averaging. Right? Buy more when the market is low.
Yep.
And it's so, it's so, like, I remember that after the housing crash here in the US in 2008, like, my wife and I we built a townhome. It was our first house. It was something like 180 grand or something like that. And we built that a few years before the crash, and then the value went way down. And at some point in like 2009, 2010, I'm sitting at my in-laws, and we were looking at, somehow the topic of real estate came up. And I think there was a townhome development nearby where you could have picked up like 4 or 5 units for like 60 to 80 grand. But when the market's down, everybody's afraid, right? Had I bought all of those,
yeah, not just
my God, they're probably worth 300 right now.
Yep. You ever watch The Big Short's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah.
That's incredible movie. Yeah.
If your goal is to make money, you make money when the market's low, not when the market's high. You make money when the market's high by selling, not by buying. Right. So it's really the time to buy. Okay.
Yeah, so even if there is, there's always, like I said, there's always a silver lining in anything. If there's a market crash and everything just drops out of the sky, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You can find some really good deals for some cards, and it'll go back up.
If everything went boobies up right now, there'd be a lot of opportunity. I mean, I have a full-time job that has nothing to do with hockey cards. I'll make bank on the Crosbys and the Gretzkys and go nuts. I can't wait to find my blue PMG Gretzky. I hope it just keeps dropping like a rock, man. I hope the market. Well, I mean, I don't hope that. I'm just there. There is goodness to be found in.
There's opportunity in both.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tip number 4 is avoid being overexposed to one hot thing. If your entire collection is built around one player, one rookie class, one product, one grading trend, or one prospect hype cycle, you're going to be more vulnerable.
I'm doing it right, Josh. I'm doing it right.
You're the king of diversification.
No PC players, no sets, just pure chaos. Diversify.
So again, examples are all prospect cards, all one player, all ultra modern hockey. If you're only into sealed wax that you bought at peak prices, or if you're, we don't know. It doesn't seem like PSA 10 is going anywhere, but if that changes and you've paid a premium for all PSA 10s, then you're a little bit vulnerable probably there too.
No comment.
You don't need to diversify like a financial advisor, but you also don't want your entire hobby experience tied to one bet.
I think you're insane if you're listen, what's going on right now? What's taking center stage? What's there is the industrial revolution, and then there's the computer revolution, the AI revolution. I mean, you can say I'm ridiculous or not. It's here. It's happening. It's here. And you're holding hundreds of thousands of dollars in PSA graded cards. I think you are some of the most courageous people I've ever met, because that makes me nervous. Like, that's why I kind of make little snarky remarks, Josh, when you're like, but Phil, it's a PSA 10. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. I don't think that has legs to stand on, man. I don't. Yeah. I don't think. And I think that is so soon. People change like this in a split second. We're going to wake up one day, burp, sneeze, and a fart, and the reckoning will be here. I know I say it a lot, but I think if you have an opportunity with the market, how hot it is right now, and would you mute me or something? What?
No, because you love to call out that I'm such a smitten kitten, and all I care about is PSA 10s.
No, I didn't say that.
You saw my whole collection. About 20% of my PC is PSA.
When you buy some cards and you pay thousands of dollars in a premium,
and then you lose them.
I say, why'd you do that?
And then you're like, it's
a PSA 10, Phil. Then yes, I think that's a ballsy move.
Yeah, it's a PSA worthless now that you lost it.
Yeah, well, that's also a fair point. Yeah.
Did that make your doomsday list? Sending cards to your friends and then them disappearing?
I'm trying hard not to think about it.
You think I'm not sleeping well at night either? Come on, man. I'm just waiting for
you're out buying laptops. You're not. You haven't hired a forensic crew to go through your house and find my card. You are. Wait a minute. You bought a laptop. Where did the money come from that laptop, huh?
I have a successful, mediocre business in Canada, Ontario. I put a GoPro on Mr. Bigglesworth. It'll turn up. Just give him some time.
There's also a stamp card that's worth some money too. So that one.
Don't even. You know what? You and Sylvain can kick rocks about that stamp card. I've never seen two grown men not take ownership of something in my life. I believe
the words were, "Here you go, Phil. Now you have ownership of the card. My hands." Are washed clean of this.
This guy leaves Mormons and he's king of the liars. Go back to the church, David. It's ridiculous. This stamp, you know what? If I find the card, I hope I sent it to Slab Sharks by accident. I hope I sent
that would be so funny. He has to rebuy it.
I hope so. I will never give either of you $1. I hope that turns up in the wild. Oh my God, do I hope so.
Okay, tip number 5 is be careful with new release FOMO. In a downturn, the cards hit the hardest are often the ones bought during peak release hype. A practical rule, and we've preached this for a long time, wait 30 to 90 days before chasing non-essential new release singles. That gives the market time to sort itself out. The first few weeks are often emotion, scarcity, panic, hype, and social media pressure. This is especially useful for rookies and manufactured chase cards. Like, I am really struggling with this right now with the Copperheads insert from Metal. I want those bad, and I'm trying so hard to resist. And every day I think about, I should just go onto eBay, see if there's a Kaprizov, right? And my move is I'll pay $250 for one, and then 6 months later it's $48, and
we're all, that's Josh, but we just have to support each other in that. We all have our, everyone's got it. I mean, I'm buying like 6 boxes of Parker's Champions when it comes out. Like, what am I doing? Just wait a year, Phil. Get it for a third of the price at the most. Yeah. We can't.
It's a tough
that's a tough one, man. That's one of those you just gotta...
Sometimes being irresponsible is fun, though.
Yeah,
I like controlled irresponsibility. I think is not the worst thing. Right.
Man, we're not buying drugs. We're buying cards. Come on. It's fun. It's a blast. Yeah.
Well, and then, you're going to buy a Copperhead like 2 years from now, and you're going to be like, check out what I got. And we'll be like, that was so 2 years ago. Who cares about Copperheads?
Again, back of the bus.
Oh, Copperhead, but you don't have a purple platypus that just came out. Okay.
You just gave Billy an idea for a card.
I did. I'll send the invoice. Don't worry. Number 7, I think, is a good one too. Be honest about prospects. This is very hard for most people.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's an emotionally driven thing we're in, sports and the hobby. Yeah, just keep your emotions in check. Okay, buddy.
Prospects are fun, but they are one of the riskiest parts of the hobby. A correction can crush prospect cards because they often rely on future expectations, not current legacy. A practical rule is take profits on prospects when the hobby is paying you for the dream. Do not always wait for the dream to fully happen. Sometimes the best price comes before the player actually has to prove it.
I bought a Cole Perfetti Cup RPA for $300 American. I sold it at the expo for 100 Canadian.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's going to leave a mark.
Yeah. So prospecting, Cole Perfetti, the next big thing. Nope.
And this, I'm sure, will be a topic throughout the summer, and I'll mention it for the first time now. Have you guys put any thought or even a passing, thinking into what the heck does Macklin Celebrini have to do next year to maintain this hype?
Get over 100 points. That's it.
You think that's it?
No, I think he's got to do more. I think
Josh said maintain.
Yeah, but he had 115, so 100 would be a dip.
100. We're simple folk. 3 digits in points, good pace. The kid's a rock star. It's all he needs to do. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. You might be right.
And this is the toughest one because this is what the hobby industry relies the most on, is the hype and chase for the Schaefer, Celebrinis, and Bedards, right?
Be nice to have 4 or 5 of these boys, right? So we got Schaefer. Oh my God. Did you guys see the social media yesterday with him winning the Calder and tearing up on Good Morning America?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Is there, between him, Celebrini, is there a better, more lovable pair? You know what I mean? Even Bedard, just the youth and the light in all these kids' eyes, and yes, the beautiful stories, but at the end of the day, these kids are still disciplined, going to bed early, working on their game. They're the pinnacle of their sport. They're at the height of it. It's a great time to be a hockey fan and a great time to be in the hobby. High prices or not, these are good things to be celebrated.
The game is in a beautiful place.
Well,
and I think that's part of what gives me hope for the hobby, is that one hand sort of feeds the other. If we had 3 years in a row of dud rookie classes, wouldn't be so great.
Well, we kind of did a little bit.
Yeah.
COVID just made everything odd. Everything. COVID's tentacles touched everything, and I think it even includes prospects there. The games were weird, or hobby was odd. Just let's forget.
Number 8 is a tip that I think takes you a couple years, a lesson to learn in this hobby as you gain experience, but I think is one of the most important if you want to build a valuable collection, important, whatever that means to you, is do not confuse rarity with demand.
Slam it. Tell Billy Cilio that.
You're just lobbing grenades all day today, are you? Well, and this is a big one, and I think we all fell for this at some point in our experience, but a card can be numbered to 5 and still not have many people want to buy it. It doesn't automatically make it special. In a correction, demand matters more than the serial number. Rare plus unwanted is still unwanted. The safest cards usually have both scarcity and demand, and it takes time. I don't know a shortcut just to learn what people really. I always think of it as if you're like a vendor at a show, the card in your case where people are moseying by and then they go, whoa, like a Gretzky all-time. It's like the showstopper card, right? Where people automatically comment or ask about it. That is a card, an example of a card that has demand. And I remember a number of years ago, you hit an out of 10 and you immediately think you're rich, only to learn that it's not a parallel that matters much.
I'll give the good listener one of the best tips. They probably already know this, but some people don't. And here we go. When you... I lost my train of thought. There goes my good tip. I've completely lost my train of thought. I'm not kidding at all. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say.
That was another Baba Louie hobby hot take.
I remember. I got it. Here we go. I can't even complain. I had a long work day. That didn't even happen. When you want a quick tip on how to stay and keep relevant cards in the hobby, you have to stay in the hobby. I've had people say, if you come and go from the hobby every few months, you're back. I'm on eBay every day. I'm beating you, right? Dave's beating you every day. Josh is beating you every day because he's at the expo twice a year. We're not leaving the hobby. Our finger is always on the pulse of it. Now, we are fortunate. We support each other in the whole bit. If you're listening and you're doing night shift and, well, it must be nice, Phil. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. There's my situation is unique, and I'm very grateful and fortunate that my finger can be on the pulse of the hobby a lot. But that's how I get rare cards sometimes that aren't expensive at good prices, because I'm watching, and I haven't left the hobby ever, right? That's not true. I left during COVID. But stay in the hobby. That's your pro tip. I know it's not a big tip, but just
it's a good tip.
Looking. I mean, yeah, like, how did you get all those PMGs? Well, I bought them when nobody was buying hockey cards.
When nobody cared.
That's how, right? Exactly.
I think that is the hard part, though. Sometimes is the lines are blurred where you're not exactly sure between rarity and demand, because sometimes you look at, like, maybe especially with new designs that come out, you look at it and you go, wow, I can see that this is going to be, I know they're rare because it shows what the rarity of it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the demand's going to be high because of the card design or the buzz that it's getting. And so then you go after it, and then 6 months later, you're like, wow, I really overspent for those cards. And then on the flip side, it goes the other way where you're going, oh, I think these are going to be high in demand. And then you can tell the demand just goes crazy. I mean, look what happened to liquid gold. When they first came out, they were selling at a certain price. They're like 4 times more than those first initial sales. So,
and the boot,
that's crazy.
Remember, Dave? So I can say this. I bought a bootleg for $300. It was like $310 or something. I felt sick. I was like, I bought that for FOMO. I never saw the card in person. I was talking to Dave the next day, and I told him. Dave's like, no, you got a good deal. I'm like, no, if I just waited, that card would have easily been $100. And Dave was like, no, Phil, it's more rare. I have a feeling. Trust me. I get the card in the mail. I fall in love with the card. Don't care about the rarity at all. And I'd say it's around that price. So I didn't. I got lucky there. I feel like I got lucky.
The Crosby bootleg.
Yeah, the Crosby bootleg. I feel like I got lucky. That was a rookie move. What I did there. I was just clicking, and I felt good that night. I don't know, maybe it was coloring, who knows? And I bought it and I felt like a jerk to myself because I was, irresponsibly spending. But I got lucky on that. Normally, yeah, I am right. That card would have gone to $80, $100 because I bought it within a week that it was released.
Yeah. So sometimes you don't know.
Usually that's not the case though. Usually
it's
that's
kind of like prospecting with rookies. You're kind of prospecting with these like shorter print sets because some of them flop and you go, oh, this set's going to be amazing, and then they just don't sell that.
And there are always quite a few within the first week, or like there was at least 3 to 5 Crosby bootlegs within the first 7 to 10 days because people are buying cases, rip. After 2-3 weeks, you don't see them up that much.
Yeah,
you see one at a time. So it's a I hate the word, but it's a gamble. Yeah, I just got lucky. I usually don't come out on top on those.
I think though I would put it more as an educated guess, and I think the more educated you are, the better you are at guessing, and the more experience you can identify. Okay, I think all the stars are aligned on this one, and it might have legs, and the liquid gold is a great example. I thought, okay, I really really like these, but I didn't have enough feedback from the hobby at large. Is this just me and my quirky nature and the cards I like, or do other people like these? So I'm going to wait 6 months, and then that was a mistake because
it worked the other way. Yeah, educating that's the best way to put it.
But I'm okay with that though, because I'm no longer jumping the gun on and making purchases that I deeply regret, and I'm just be more patient with those cards. Like we're on the Copperheads, it's like I feel that one I'm still not sure, right? And I don't know how
it's pretty thin, man. I don't like how thin it is. I feel like that kind of takes away
I like
a lot.
They're so cool. Look,
it makes me feel like a cheap brochure.
I think they're the greatest looking card in that set.
Aesthetically pleasing. But what's the touch? The sense of touch. Well, I guess that's the
tactile.
Tactile. Thank you, Josh. I don't like the tactile of it.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, and so again, I think that now these are combined, right? The more experience you have, you stay in the hobby, like you said, Phil, you start to learn and what people like. And I also think in the present, what these types of cards have going for them is Upper Deck seems really intent on not doing more one and dones. Liquid Gold, I don't think is coming back. Or didn't come back in 25, 26 metal. And I don't know if it's coming back the next year either.
That's the number. 5 years, 10 years, 5 years, 10 years. That's what they should be doing. The big stuff every 10, something like living sets, the holotypes every 10 years.
Yeah.
Liquid golds every 5. You get everybody that way. And then you skip out the players that aren't really relevant.
And that's what they did with the bootleg set, even though they're bringing it back, it's
different
a very different looking card because of the different background. And so
I like it. Yeah.
It's really cool. I will say though, on the liquid gold, one thing you shouldn't do is buy Leon Draisaitl for the lowest comp and then trade it to Carter for a box of O-Pee-Chee Platinum.
Okay. Have some bitterness
really bad.
This is a little too specific to be practical advice for everyone, Dave. It sounds more like you're just sharing regrets at this point, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm just generally stating a fact. If you do something in that realm, just don't do that.
I meant, Josh, stay in the hobby, not because yes, of course, getting experience, that's a natural byproduct. But I'm saying your reps, your odds of getting lucky at more shows you go to, more eBay searches are much higher. You can be a non-savvy negotiator, guilty as charged, but still get good cards because you're just around it a lot. I'm not smothered in politics. I'm smothered in hockey card deals. I'm not smothered in like gossipy in my neighborhood because I'm smothered in pictures of hockey cards. I mean, it's embarrassing, but it's wholesome.
To your point on the bootleg, though, really quick, I think it is important, though, that now at this point, like if they're going to continue to year 3, that checklist management has to be in effect. Because I just don't think, I will, you guys tell me if this is just myself, but when you get to like the 3rd, 4th, 5th McDavid bootleg, I have a hard time getting interested at that
then
point.
Only the first one matters. That's all that matters.
I hope they don't redo the bootleg a third year. I'm okay with the second year because the card design is very different. I really hope they take a pause. It's okay to bring it back sometime, but give it a few years rest.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah,
rest.
and then you're like, oh, bootleg is back, you know. And
yes,
right. And then I'm like, I gotta collect the set again.
How do you rejuvenate the hobby? Bingo! That's how you do it. You bring in anticipation, and then if all they got to do, listen, Upper Deck, all you got to do is stick with it the first 5 years. That's all you got to do, and then after that, it just rolls every year. 1 year will be liquid gold. 1 year, the next year will be bootleg, like so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Right?
Then you have a whole cycle.
Perpetuating. Oh my goodness, that's how you do it, baby. Maybe, I don't know. In theory, right?
Maybe.
Okay, I have 2 more pieces of advice quick, and then we'll move on. Number 9 is keep the fun parts of the hobby cheap. If the market gets rough, keep low cost hobby activities alive for yourself. What's going like trade nights or sorting old boxes, building team sets, low end player runs, cheap inserts, watching games with your cards nearby. I think Phil, you've mentioned you do that at times. Bargain bin hunting. You know, if the rush is only opening tins of the cup, then that could get a little dicey at that point. You know, everyone likes to open the cup, but to have some parts of the hobby that you enjoy, that you're not stressed about the money.
And build an army. Like I have Justin. We have Justin, one of the best friends to Gong Show, right? Saskatoon,
of course.
Show Justin. He goes through all the dollar boxes. Do you know how many dollar boxes I went through at the expo? None. But did I? I actually went through all of them because I had Justin. He knows, and I didn't complicate it. I didn't give him 5 players. He knows like 2 players that Phil likes. He knows 2 players that Dave likes. I was getting messages, you know, at least a handful. Build yourself an army of people with expertise in all the categories. It's another loophole.
He's a pure treasure hunter. Like he finds.
He's a savant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a treasure hunter. Yeah. They don't go mutually hand in hand, but for him, they do.
Okay, here's the last one. I'm curious what you guys are going to think about this, but I do think it's true. And it's remember that downturns actually reset opportunity. A correction is painful if you bought everything at the top, but it can also make the hobby healthier. It lowers entry points. It reduces FOMO. You have more realistic box prices, more collector-friendly singles pricing, fewer pure speculators, and more focus on cards people actually love. The point of being a hobby doomsday prepper isn't to predict the end of the hobby. It's to make sure that if the market gets ugly, your hobby life doesn't get ugly with it.
That's good. Was that closure?
That was closure.
Statement. Yeah, it was good.
I like it.
This is my big dramatic. Like,
yeah, I know.
Are they going to play fireworks or?
I was hoping you guys would like, you know, your faces would get wet a little bit.
Clap.
The 80s slow clap.
Oh my gosh.
The 80s slow clap.
Oh my gosh.
Never seen someone slow clap their own bit, but here we are.
Hey, I got to get it from someone. I can't rely on YouTube.
Jenny's out getting groceries and you guys don't do it. So
for the record, too, plan to get Louis' feedback on this, but he's having camera issues.
Yes.
Tissue for your issue, Papa?
Tissue for your
That's
issue.
not funny.
Yeah.
That's what Austin says to Michael Caine.
Oh.
We should move on.
Louis will be in the background this show, but he sends his love, and well, we'll just do it again for him.
That was another Baba Louie hobby hot take.
Thanks for your input.
Slab Sharks is a Gong Show partner sponsor. Thankful for their support of our show. The Slab Sharks weekly eBay auction is live and ends tonight. Hang out with us on the Gong Show YouTube channel starting at 8 p.m. Eastern while we catch a lot of the key cards closing in the auction. California Dave, you have some cards ending tonight. What's some of the... okay, now is your free airtime. Yeah, okay. What are some of the cards you're selling?
My biggest one is a stature 1/1 auto of Dominic Hasek. It is a very nice looking card. So yeah, got some cup RPAs in there. Got some rookie autos, got a Demidov rookie auto from Metal, the Prospects rookie auto. So there's some bangers in there. Phil's like, man,
Demidov rookie.
sorry, there's no Guy Lafleur.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. It's like, I have a Parker's Champions rookie of Connor Bedard. Yeah, okay, Phil. Like, cool, man.
I got some Dylan Cousins in there. Does that interest you at
No,
all?
I'm saying, like, how many rookies does Connor Bedard have? Like 5,100. Okay, well, I got one for Parker's Champions. Like,
You're not
pretty much
helping
3
my
if you don't
cause,
have. No
Phil.
one cares about.
It's a very, very rare card, and there's only one copy, and I have it. So buy it.
Okay.
Okay, there is something like 10,000 cards in the auction, so definitely something for everyone. If you haven't tried selling it on Slab Sharks, then you might want to give it a shot. They make it incredibly easy to sell your cards on eBay, basically because Slab Sharks does all the work. You just print out a form, sign them, ship the cards in, and you're done. Plus, if you're in the USA, you don't even have to worry about international shipping, as we have you covered. You just have to ship the cards to us, and we get them to the Slab Sharks auction for you. No worry or hassle with international shipping. So, for complete consignment information, including payout rates, and get the submission process started today, head to slabsharks.com. Hobby news!
Hobby news.
News from the hobby.
Somebody do it for Louis.
Hobby news.
There we go. Are either of you two Harry Potter fans?
I like J.K. Rowling. She's a babe. Yeah.
Okay. Really? I don't think she is.
Is
she?
Redhead. I like older women. Yeah, she checks all the boxes, I guess. I don't know. Well, I probably people. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It's past our generation, I think.
Definitely not. Never. Nope.
Okay.
Not a Harry Potter guy.
Well, HBO is filming, I think, season 2 of a Harry Potter series. Hobby Potter. God.
There's a character, Hobby Potter. Oh,
Hobby
Potter.
You're done, Ski Madigan. You're toast now. Hobby Potter.
Well, apparently they've had to warn cast and crew to stop stealing items and props from the set. And it's gotten so bad that producers have had to have microchips inserted into wands, broomsticks, and other potential memorabilia pieces. And like pumpkins and spell books and other items have been stolen too. They even sent a warning to workers and cast members saying, in part, for inventory and security purposes, props are being tracked daily and movement of props will be logged.
Wow.
According to reports, producers are furious and are closely monitoring platforms like eBay to see if any of these stolen items pop up for sale. I just had to add this because as the popularity of collecting in general continues to rise, we're gonna now everyone sees dollar signs. Where you know, like they had this story where, like, if you were an equipment manager on any professional sports team, like in the 80s or 90s, and there's any thought in your mind, because nobody cared about stuff. Like you could have taken so much stuff. Mario Lemieux's jersey every time, like every day. Probably, well, maybe you had to account for it and replace it, but people never thought of these things as being valuable or collectible. But now it's like, even on a television production or movie set, I guess stuff is missing left and right.
Yeah, man. If I had like FU money, I mean, I'd be Nicolas Caging it. I'd be going after dinosaur fossils, like Arnold's motorcycle and T2, the Bart Conan sword. I'd be all over all of that stuff. Yeah, I don't blame.
If you guys could have one movie prop, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's I don't know. Rocky Balboa gloves, maybe Rocky 4.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
The shorts. I'd want the shorts, actually. And I don't mean to be weird, but those shorts are pretty iconic.
Would you put them on?
Obviously. Me and Sly like one.
I'd take Napoleon Dynamite's moon boots.
Out of all the history
that
of
is
motion
super
picture,
random. But that is
no,
like,
it's not. It's very Dave. It's very accurate. I can't believe
it's kind of a super Mormon answer, isn't it, Dave? If we're being honest, like,
everything out of us.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's me. I don't know.
I'd have a hard time passing up Luke Skywalker's lightsaber.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Sorry, you guys have good answers. I don't have good
Napoleon Dynamite's moon boots.
I mean, that's on my list, but it's after like the 500.
Like page 40?
Yeah,
Yeah,
page
on the-
40. Yeah.
On the list?
Like,
Okay.
you know, Ben-Hur, you got 10 Commandments. I don't know. Like the actual 10 Commandments tablets would be pretty cool. That Charlton Heston had. That'd be amazing. Or the Jaws animatronic. Oh my God.
If you could have one vehicle from any movie, which one would you want?
Oh, I would go with Knight Rider.
That would be sweet.
That's TV show.
That's all right. They did a movie. They did a
They
Knight
did?
Rider
Kit?
movie.
It was a
for
Kit?
sure.
That was
for
the car.
sure. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put money on it. They did a Knight Rider movie.
I'd probably go Mad Max. I'd want the
Oh my gosh.
the Mad Max, I forget what they call it. The tank
Or the-
car, the tank thing. The new one.
Batmobile would be cool too. The Batmobile.
Fury Road.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dave, the first one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be great with the big protruding the missile at the front there. Yeah, it
Mhm.
was always kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm gonna go TV answer, but I think it's worth it. Tom Selleck's Ferrari and Magnum PI.
Oh, that's nice.
I
one.
love that
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
That was a Ferrari? I thought that
Yeah,
was a
Ferrari
Chevrolet.
convertible.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
okay.
Okay, next story. This one comes from Sports Collectors Daily. A 10-carat gold championship ring presented to Herb Brooks after he coached the Stars and Stripes, the United States men's hockey team, to gold medal in 1980, is now up for auction
Oh, interesting.
at Heritage in their spring edition. The expected value is $250,000 US dollars or more. The ring features 5 diamonds set in blue stone on the face and is encircled by the words USA Olympic hockey gold medalist. The left shank of the ring, I didn't know that the left side is called the shank, but I definitely learned that. It seems dirty in a way. Has the name as the Brooks name and the 1980 Olympics medal on it. The right shank displays the scores from USA versus Russia in the semifinals and the USA versus Finland in the gold medal game. On the inside of the band, Miracle on Ice is engraved. Now, this ring is significant because coaches are not presented with gold medals. So I don't know who I was not able to
what's
find
the
out who
background?
if
How
it was
did he
USA
get-
Hockey that gave it to him or somebody.
Huh.
Sears.
Sears.
He got it from the Wish book
Yeah.
at Christmas.
He made it himself.
The day the Wish book came was the greatest day ever. Do you remember that?
The Wish Book?
I didn't
Oh,
celebrate
yeah,
Christmas
Phil.
when I was a kid, but no, you guys go ahead. You talk
The
about
Sears
it.
Wish book, the big, thick
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah. Yep. Our kids like the Toys R Us one. When that went.
Yeah.
before
That's Canadian.
Toys
Really?
R Us?
I don't know. I think
Our-
Toys R Us went
Our
bankrupt in
kids
Canada,
love
but then it's not now. I don't know. I'll
Mm.
put my Lego there.
Then it was like the Target book. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
Toys R Us closed, and so we get a big old Target catalog for Christmas. And
Did
our
you guys
kids
have
would go through
Kmart?
and circle it.
Yeah. We had
had
Kmart.
Kmart.
I
we
like
had
Kmart. I got my He-Mans from Kmart. It was fun.
We had Pomida in Minnesota too.
I don't know what
Pomida?
that
No.
is.
What about Byway? Did you have Byway?
No.
We used to use that as a joke. Your mom shops at Byway. It was like a discount store. My mom
Oh.
actually did shop at Byway though.
It's not the first time the ring is sold publicly. In 2015, it fetched $113,525 US dollars at auction. I thought a lot about this and the idea of owning it. So if you guys wanted and won this ring and owned it, would you wear it around?
No, it's very gaudy. I used to be a big jewelry guy and rings and chains and. Ugh.
What about
Can't
you,
do it.
Dave? Would you wear it around?
I don't even wear my wedding ring. So
And neither do I.
What? You don't either? What,
No.
Isn't that one of the good parts about being
I-
married? Is
I got to
haven't
keep my
worn-
options open.
Yeah.
what? What?
I
What
will
is
say this
happening?
though, you get hit on way more wearing a wedding ring than not wearing a wedding ring.
Well, I'm going to start wearing a wedding ring. No one's hitting on me.
Yeah, just don't wear one on every finger, Phil. That doesn't work that way. It doesn't make
No.
you get you more
Brass
gold.
knuckles that way. Then,
I haven't worn one in like I have I don't know. When I sleep at night, my fingers swell up, and so I was losing circulation in my freaking
What?
fingers.
Go to the
so
doctor. What are you doing?
I did go see a doctor. He said it was old age. He didn't.
Well,
He
yeah,
didn't
get a
help
new
me out.
doctor.
You're dying, Dave. Nothing
Lay
I
off
can
the
do.
lay off the sodium, Dave. You're fine. Have a 7-Up.
That's probably all the
Okay,
Coke I
dude.
drank. Yes.
Here, lick on this salt stick. It'll help.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least that's what I tell Rebecca. But yeah.
I don't think I could wear it around. There's something about wearing another man's ring to me feels weird.
Yeah, it
Oh,
would just have to
that's
be
what you meant.
displayed, right? Like
Yeah.
it would be, I don't know.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
we did this.
like here, check it out. Gold medal, 1980 ring to honor it.
It's not
Oh, were you
mine.
on the team? No. I'm just really rich.
I bought
Yeah, I
it
bought
on
it.
eBay.
Yeah, bought it on eBay. Yeah, you're not getting her phone number. Yeah, probably.
Oh, good catch. You caught yourself there. You're not getting.
You're not getting my digits.
You're not getting what? Okay, we did this with movie props and TV props. If you could own any piece of sports memorabilia, what would it be?
Gretzky jersey. Yeah, for sure.
Rocket
his last
Richard.
one.
Rocket Richard game used jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like
Brian Bellows.
something from when the Wild won the Stanley. What?
Yeah.
What?
Well, you must be happy. People are like, I don't want to say it right now, but Quinn Hughes he's pretty good. I'm like, don't say it. I heard at least 5 sportscasters. They're comparing him to Cale Makar. Bunch of morons. Oh my God. Humans recency bias. There needs to be more studies on it. We're all guilty of it, but it is very powerful. It is much more powerful than we're giving any credit to. Come on, man.
At best, he's diet baby Bobby Orr.
Pardon me?
At best, he's diet baby Bobby Orr.
Correct. And he's on your team and you're a Wild fan. Like,
and I love it.
You got to stay grounded a little bit here, folks.
He's the second best defenseman in the league right now.
I would agree with that statement.
That's what he is.
I don't know. I mean, Werenski's pretty good. You got
No, Dave
Bouchard.
said right now.
When I watched him in the Olympics, he was the best player for Team America. I mean, he controlled games. He was very impressive.
I will go deep into the depths of despair if he doesn't re-sign with the Wild this summer. It would be not good.
I would not be happy.
I'm just forewarning everyone. I'm going to be sorry, soppy, poopy pants for a very long time, and I might not recover. And hello, welcome back to the Gong Show.
You got to go game 7. You got to go game 7, and he'll resign. Win the series, he'll definitely resign.
Yeah.
If game 6 goes, if it was like a nail biter, I think this series really matters for him. We'll see.
Do we have to make it to game 5?
Yeah,
No.
I'm trying to be very
Thanks,
optimistic for you. I don't want to talk. You get kicked out in game 5. See you later, Quinn.
Thanks. That.
Well, I don't know. What do you want from me? What? I don't know.
Man,
LA has an opening. We'll take him.
You want Dave? Everyone's not coming to the Kings. Sorry,
everybody is coming to the Kings. They're gonna do what the Dodgers did.
You're gonna for the team, the players that you've already mentally signed. The salary cap would have to be about $900 million.
They're all gonna do a pay cut just because.
According to you, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid,
Quinn
Hughes, who else? Sergei Bobrovsky.
Yeah,
they're all going to be wearing the silver and black next year.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right. We're going to make a power team.
Oh, Brady Tkachuk. I forgot about him. He's coming.
Yeah,
I would love Brady to go to the Kings. No problems there. I think it'd be great.
And Phil would move to LA and we would get beds for sure.
We'll put.
Well, I thought you're moving out of LA.
Yeah, I don't want to go from my province to your state. I'm not looking for a lateral move here.
Everyone thinks I'm moving out and never coming back. It's just a short trip. A 1-year short trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last story in hobby news, eBay made some news. This is another one from Sport Collectors Daily. They've announced policy change around repacks, issued a statement that said in part, we're updating our policy on selling trading card repacks on eBay to support greater transparency, fairness, and trust for both buyers and sellers. Starting on June 15th, only pre-approved sellers will be allowed to list and resell repacks. Those that are not approved must remove all listings prior to the deadline, or you could be subject to policy violations.
Not policy violations. Oh, no. What are we going to do?
You mock it, but they have
Dave has
control
been-
to
Dave's guilty
freaking
as
take your
charged.
money. They did. They took all my money. That's why I barely have any cards on eBay right now. Freaking
And a
eBay, man.
stern message.
California Dave is a convicted eBay felon already.
Oh my
so.
gosh.
That's what
They screwed me over for like a year. I was in eBay jail and they took advantage of me.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
For those that want to apply, there's a form to fill out that I guess goes pretty deep. They want to know it all. They want to know where your products come from. Do you disclose the contents of the repacks? Like publish a checklist? What other platforms you sell on? And going forward, all repacks must be sold on eBay Live.
Oh,
Well,
God.
overall, I think it's great. The more
Yeah.
transparency around repacks, the better. And everything that they're looking for, it makes me feel good because it's all the stuff we already do with our repack reloaded. So there you go.
God, they're a competition. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Well, they're a facilitator of it. It's good to know that they want support for greater transparency, fairness, and trust for both buyers and sellers. That's important.
Have you guys ever used eBay Live?
No, but it
have not.
doesn't look like it's going anywhere. They're gonna keep throwing money at it until it works. Because whatnot works. So
It's like their main thing at all the shows now. Like the eBay booth is all, so that's where and it's kind of like, I wonder if they'll be like Microsoft in a sense, where Microsoft was for 20 years, the first 20 years of the technology revolution was the King Kong company. And now they just, they're trying to jump on every new trend. And they always seem to be the worst of the
said trend.
Yeah.
How long have they been doing that?
eBay Live, like 2 years.
Yeah. Okay. So
I have no, my respect is really lost a lot with the shill bidding. I'm trying my best to really have respect for statements like this, but the number one problem, Phil, what's the number one problem in the entire hobby? Our biggest platform to buy cards has no interest in getting rid of shill bidding. Now, why? I don't want to get into it, but I think shill bidding leads to all our cards are not worth what we think they are. And I firmly believe that. And one does lead to another. And I want that bad day to come when shill bidding is fixed. It'll fix it all. So objective grading and find a way to charge people's credit cards immediately and hold them accountable for every bid. Those two things happen. I think we're in for a good shakeup. Yeah.
Well, that just made me think of, because we've speculated for a long time that, and again, it's all in face value. The devil's in the details. But what we have often said, all of us, I think, on this show, is that a lot of these fixes seem so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But maybe the real answer comes out of the comments you just made, Phil, that maybe they can't fix it because they know that they might destroy the market in the process.
The great pretend will cease to happen, will cease to exist, right? But there's so much great pretending going on. Why not just join them? Well, I guess that's what they're doing. Yeah. Maybe you're right, Josh. Maybe it's they can't tell us the aliens are on Earth because society can't handle it, right? It's one of those things.
And that's a whole deeper discussion on like.
Yeah. And I don't want to go that
yeah.
deep. I never want to go that deep. I still want to laugh at statements though that, I'm not
although I
meant to
feel
do
like
that.
they do things on the surface, like, oh, we're trying to fix it. We're doing this and we're doing
I believe
this.
gaslighting is the term
I believe you're right, because none of them actually change anything.
No,
they're
they
just
don't care.
looking like they're working really hard to fix things, but they're not actually fixing any of the core problems. So
Josh is making funny we're never getting sponsored faces, so we should probably
No, I'm not. I'm deciding if I want to embarrass myself, but I always embarrass myself. So
do it. Come on.
Go
That's
for
what
it.
show's about.
I want to say for maybe 4 years now, I've been trying to understand what gaslighting means, and I don't get it.
you don't,
and I feel dumb, and I've looked
you
up the
still don't
definition.
know what gaslighting is.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Who
do you want?
What
to
it like? I
break
can't like define it. Like when you say gaslighting, I know it's
You've never
bad.
Googled it. You've never like Googled.
I have, but it won't sink in.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I get what you're saying. It's not clicking.
It's not clicking at all. So
I
help me
still
understand
watch-
what gaslighting is.
I still watch videos on the electric magnetic spectrum to this day because I kind of get it, but I want to really get it. It hasn't clicked. Like I'm 45, I need it to click. It's not clicking.
I feel like though, Phil, like your comprehension of advanced nuclear physics is a little bit different than the fact that I can't comprehend what gaslighting means.
I also feel like when you leave a high demand religion, it's very easy to understand what that term means.
Okay, so explain it to me. Like, I really want to know.
I can give you a really simple one, and
Yeah.
I really simple one. Okay, so you know how you make fun of every time you come into Canada, we have paper straws, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Okay, right?
Yeah, you're like eating paper by the time you're done with your drink.
So for 8 years, we had the plastic mafia. I mean, whatever. We don't have plastic cups here in Canada. We don't have. I mean, we do, but it's very different up here because plastic. We don't have bags. Well, the guy that did that, Justin, our former prime minister, I voted for him. I'm allowed to say what I want. He was recently caught last month with Katy Perry having a bunch of red cups, Dixie cups, and having a great time with the plastic, not caring about the environment, but you can change a whole country. So those pictures are gaslighting my country. Does that make sense? Like you know, like a visual.
Is it being hypocritical?
So gaslighting is just a cooler way of saying you're a hypocrite. It's our parents' word. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can make it, it's a more general term, I think. I mean,
But
I'm
a
sure
lot of
there's better
times
ways
they're using like a method where it's almost like they make you think you know what you're thinking, but it's like your idea, but it's wrong.
So I feel like it's a term that people just know what it means, but nobody can explain. And then for somebody that doesn't know what it means, it's really frustrating because nobody can explain it to me.
I see. Yeah, I don't know.
The easiest way is to say you feed someone a story, you know, and you think it's true because they're telling you the story, and it's really just not.
Yeah, but my wife has said a few times, like, stop gaslighting me, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's all I have are scenarios, and people are gonna judge me, and so you're not.
Oh, nobody judges you, Phil. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Everyone's in the comments is gonna just give their like full,
yeah,
there's gonna be like 20 gaslight comments of like,
can
here's
somebody
the
explain?
Story, here's the scenario. This is
you know what? Because I think everyone gives you. I don't think you want examples. That's all people throw you. You want like descriptive words, not presented scenarios. Right. Yeah, I'm not smart enough for that. Yeah, go figure it out.
If anyone can explain in the comments better than my two dumb friends, I would appreciate
it.
In my personal experience, it's like you experience something in life, and like because you know what it is, you're like, oh my gosh, I just got totally gaslit. So it's like that.
Yeah, Dave, you're not helping. No, Dave's not helping. He's making us dumb.
I'm no closer to understanding.
Yeah, no. This is worse. This is so bad. This is so bad.
You know what we should do? Just try to confuse Josh even more and like
that's real hard.
This might be one of the good times Louis isn't on the panel, you know.
Louis made his presence felt. I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. New product release is brought to you by Gongshow, friend and partner, GP Sports Cards and Total Sports Cards. Grant's Hobby Shop, Total Sports Cards is the place to get all the latest hobby releases in Canada. Check out totalsportscards.com to get your hobby boxes delivered right to your door or mailbox or wherever you get mail. Or if you're in the Etobicoke area, stop by, shop boxes and singles in store, and maybe sell Grant your collection. Also, your next opportunity to break with Grant is on Friday night. I'm sure he'll be live from the Montreal Sport Card Expo. You can get your spots at gpsportcards.com and tune in for the action as he streams again on Friday night and the GP Sports Cards YouTube channel. I think the first day of the expo is when 25-26 credentials came out. So about 2 weeks ago now. And credentials, as we know, is a rookie auto set. A couple of cool inserts. So naturally, it's time to look at what singles are resonating the most on the secondary markets. And for us to look at the top 5 very early selling cards to date, along with each's respective highest sale. And of course, Dave, you know this. Any sale made on eBay has been verified as paid for in Terapeak. You guys ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Phil, you edited me out. I was going to ask if you're scared.
Yeah, I don't like it when you ask me that.
You scared?
But you're the one who's scared of everything.
You know, sometimes you look
That's
scared, and
scary.
I just got to check in.
I'm not scared. I'm not. If I'm scared, I run. I run from things when I'm scared. Yeah.
I'm just shocked you read the notes.
Well, I don't know when I deleted that. It must have been earlier in the week when I was skimming them.
Okay.
How do you know I deleted it?
Because it's gone.
You remember what you
Wait.
wrote?
There's notes. I don't have any notes.
Quiet,
Yeah.
Dave. No one's listening.
We don't trust you enough yet to show you the notes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vince.
it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's something that's earned after 6-7 years.
What does this
6-7,
delete
6-7.
mean? Oh boy.
Okay. All right. At number 5, here we go. It looks like Beckett
Ooh,
Seneca
Ooh.
did not get his autos turned in on time.
Kids. Punk.
Shame. It's because he's a duck.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
Whack.
Whack. Frickin'
This
ducks.
debut ticket access auto out of 99 redemption sold for $331 via eBay best offer on May 2nd. It's the 5th highest sale so far for credentials. At number 4, we have the Macklin Celebrini Provisions insert.
That's a cool.
So for $560 by eBay auction on May 7th. It looks like a watercolor painting of Macklin, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's that
I
earth
like it,
tone.
$560. It's pretty steep, isn't it, for
Yeah,
Provisions?
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. You can buy a Crosby for like $70.
Oh,
my
really?
God.
Yeah.
What? That cheap? So I'd rather buy 8. I'd rather buy 8 of those than one Macklin.
Well, I think they tend to go for like $100, but
Oh no, the story's
I got
changing.
mine for like I got mine for 70.
Oh, humble brag. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just flexing my muscle.
If you're curious, there's 12 players on the Provisions checklist. Overall odds are 1 in 300 packs, meaning Celebrini version or the Macklin Celebrini is 1 in 3,600 packs. At number 3, we have a Matthew Schaefer debut ticket access pink. Parallel pink is my favorite color.
Wow,
out of-
$700.
That's out of 99. It is, yes. So for $700 by eBay fixed price on May 4th. And I feel like on the right side of it, or his right shoulder, there's a pretty significant print line going right down the card there.
I just feel like there's a lot of rookie cards that are going to be more important than this one.
Well, this goes down to the rarity does not equal demand, right?
Correct. Yeah. Wow.
So, but we all learned this lesson, and we've all made, and who knows, maybe this card will sell for $60,000 in 3 months, and we'll all look like giant idiots.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Never know.
number 2 highest selling card is a Matthew Schaefer debut ticket access auto out of 99. Raw sold for $730 by eBay best offer on May 9th. Now for $30 more, I would much rather, I think, have this card.
Yeah.
So what kind of program are we running here? Is this his autograph now? Is he changing it?
It's better.
It's better, clearly.
Yeah, I like it.
Well,
Mhm.
all right.
And the highest selling card to date is another Schaefer auto. It's the debut ticket access acetate auto out of 99 raw that sold for $810 via eBay auction on May 4th.
Do you think he got an autograph, Coach? Because that's
Maybe.
an M and an S now, right? It's clearly better.
It looks so much better. I'm very
Oh, dude,
pleased
I'm
by it.
fell head over heels over this kid. I mean, I don't have better words to say, but watching him on social media today on the Good Morning America and the
Yeah.
Calder, I mean, all the first votes, everything, just he's incredible. We're so lucky to have this guy in our league. It's gonna be a great 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
Favorite card of the bunch?
The last one.
The second last one. I like
I like the second last one too. I like the auto on the white, but where you can clearly see it.
Yeah.
I would love to see the acetate in hand though. Because if it looks really good, because I do like acetate cards, so I would just
Yeah.
be
Sticker.
interested to see.
You
No,
don't
it's
want
not.
that card.
It's not
It's
a
not
sticker.
a sticker. No.
It's just kind of deaded
did-
area.
Yeah, they deaden it like in platinum.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't
Go
know.
back to the
Looks like a
last
sticker
one,
to me.
the number 2.
Looks like a sticker.
See, I like when there's a spot on the card specifically for an auto.
Yeah.
There's no. Islanders logo behind it, or it doesn't say rookie.
A gradient would be better. It's too blocky. It's too bam. Oh my God, that's a white block. A gradient would be nice, I think.
Okay.
A gradient going up, solid at the bottom, going up faintly would be cool. I don't know, you could try that.
Yeah. One more quick thing in new product releases. I got an update yesterday from Upper Deck on the upcoming releases calendar. So here's what we have coming up. Next week, we have O-Pee-Chee Platinum on May 20th. So look forward to that. Then the next release after that is, 2 weeks later? On June 3rd is Extended, which should be a big one. Also the same day, we have 25-26 AHL, one of Phil's favorites. And originally, we were supposed to have the new Parkhurst where they dumped the champions. They've reverted back to Parkhurst, kind of reconfigured the set. That was supposed to come out on May 27th, but now we'll release on June 24th. So we could have about a 3-week gap between Extended and Parkhurst. And my guess as to the reasoning is that Upper Deck must be expecting that Extended is going to be a big deal and wanted to give it a good 3 weeks to not have a new set come out.
Yeah, I need money in my checkbook to be able to afford Parkhurst after buying those 2 sets.
The longer summer goes on, the more funds my household has. So
yeah,
let's take all the time you need there, guys.
Yeah, those first 2 on the list, they're going to be pricey. They're not going to be cheap rips.
You gonna buy? I'm not. Yeah, platinum. I've never hit a good box in platinum.
I'm currently quickly looking for a sponsor. If anyone out there wants to sponsor my rip videos, I need a sponsor. I'm opening O-Pee-Chee Platinum and Extended, which are 2 very expensive boxes. So if anyone wants to sponsor my videos, please reach out.
Seismic Gold's the only thing I like. God, I know Josh likes the houndstooths and the people. I mean, the rainbow is such a great hobby staple to do. But I'm just a Seismic Gold. That's my future watch of SPA.
Yeah.
I just want Seismic Gold hunting.
Yeah. While you're talking, I just checked Dave and Adams. The pre-sale price right now for a 25-26 Platinum hobby box, $350.
Is that normal?
I know. I already saw it.
No. What is it normally, like $225 maybe?
Yeah.
So we're not going to be. Listen, the last few releases we haven't been surprised. I'm done being surprised at constant. Like, when I'm going to be surprised if it's the same price as the last release. That's what I'll be
Extended.
Surprised.
Extended is way up there too. Yeah. What is Extended, Josh?
I'm looking up right now.
Yeah, that one is also very pricey. That's what I'm saying. Like those 2 weeks, they're going to be spendy boxes.
Well, maybe for a couple years here, we're going to be out of it. Hey, listen, man, that's the things that go up, come down. So
$250 US.
Okay.
For Extended?
Still for flagship, that's
for Extended?
Yeah.
Well, remember, these have the Matthew Schaefer debut.
I don't care. I don't care.
For jerseys.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's
wow. I wonder
rough.
what it'll be up here. Holy moly.
It's rough.
Well, that would be what, $375 in Canada?
Yeah, it'd be almost.
So I'm looking at $600 for 2 boxes.
I
could buy a really cool card for $600.
Well, we do need to get you a sponsor because you vacation way too much to buy boxes on your own.
Yeah, Dave, it's not a good listen. Nobody sponsored me. Well, my LCS sponsored me because I didn't go on vacation. Oh, let me think. Never in my life. That's not true. I went to Jamaica for 5 days when I broke up with Cole's mom, but I wouldn't call that a vacation. I'd call that a decompression.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personal pickups, Phil.
Yeah, I got cards.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you, Louis. I got, this is the card I can't stop looking at. O-Pee-Chee 2012. Is it an Easter egg? I think it is. It's, I sent Louis the back of the card because it's important to me too. I love this card. I can't stop looking at it. It's probably like my 5th Easter egg of Gretzky. Just when I think, so I thought I did extensive research on all the Easter eggs of Gretzky, and this never came up. I don't even know where this card came from. I have no idea. And notice his undershirt, the old school hockey undershirt. A lot of Canadian kids had that as pajamas growing up. There's just so much going on for this card, you know. I love it. I love it so much.
Isn't it great finding a new card?
Yeah. I couldn't win this. So I found this by doing the old every morning before I go to work. I click new Gretzky cards. There's like hundreds every day. This popped up. I bought it right away. Right away. The guy probably put it up for 5 minutes.
What did you pay for it?
Like $85 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it was under 100. I think over 100 with tax and all that shipping and crap. But
Yeah,
that's the difference. Listen, I think he had to make an offer. I know last week we got it, and I'm not throwing shade to you. Listen, if you're listening and you're the guy who asked this question, I'm not throwing shade to you. But you said, like, how can I get my $20, $30 back from the government? It's not worth it, man. You're going to sit on the phone for an hour, wait. It takes the joy away from me, right? So if I sent in an offer or I lost this card, I would have paid a pretty penny for this card. But sometimes you just kind of have to round up to the other person's favor to give you the joy. And that's working for me. That might not work for the good listener, but that works for me. And okay, next card.
It's a great card.
My favorite part of the back of that card, if you go back,
is the phone shadow?
is the boot, the boot shadow.
No, it's his phone. That's Phil's phone.
That's
and
my
his
I
phone.
know, but it looks like a boot. It's his hand and his phone.
Well, I can't. It's hard. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, next card.
so hard.
Guy Lafleur.
So I love these cards. Guy Lafleur. This is the red auto out of 50. I don't know anything about these Panini Dominions. I actually don't really like Panini Dominion, but I got to buy it. It wasn't expensive. Don't ask me how much it was. I don't know. So there's other ones. There's patch autos, and I bought a patch auto, so I'll be showing that next time. I don't have it with me, but his autograph is so dark, and it's right in the card. So I'm very happy about that.
How much did
Nice
this
card.
card cost you?
Not a lot. These aren't. He signed so much, man. It's so cheap. The patches they get you on. Okay, next card, Louis.
Wait, I want to go back, Louis. Sorry, real quick. Real quick, sorry. Louis, thanks. Does Guy Lafleur hold the record for having the greatest flow with the deepest receding hairline in human history? Because I think both are true. I think both are true.
It's like a skullet.
But it's beautiful hair, but it's a very, you
I
can't.
believe they call those a widow's peak.
Widow's Peak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can go to the next card.
Yeah, Brian Trottier, clear cut outburst. I think I'm off of the outburst train because unless it's a 101, I'm not interested. There's no comparison. Like, I thought maybe this card was a bit of a dud. I was like, did they forget to foil it? So then I got my Marcel Dion gold, and it was blinding. Like, oh my God, you can't. That thing just. There's no comparison.
Gold.
There's none.
Of course.
Wow, I'd like a little bit of a comparison. Like, I don't know.
There's a comparison.
I think. I mean, it's a cool card, but I'm probably not going to buy any more unless they're 101 golds. I don't think they're that great. Sorry, Dave.
That's okay.
Next card. Yeah, Brian Trottier, mustache binder, sick auto. I mean, I'm checking off.
Is that
all
a
these
different
boxes.
Trottier auto?
I think that's just more. So he has I think hockey players have a couple of variations when they. Like, this is a Team Canada sign of the times. Maybe he had a little more pride in it, or maybe got his wife to sign for him. I mean, who knows? I don't know. It's a beautiful autograph, though. He had a big canvas here, so those are my pickups.
Great cards.
Thanks, man.
Louis, I don't think he has any. Oh, so we go to Dave.
All
right. I picked up some of my cards that I was sending to Carter, and he gave them to me at the expo. So I'm not going to show all of them because there was like 20 of them. So I'm just going to show 4. You're welcome.
Thank God. Oh, 4.
I didn't want to Jeremy Lee you guys, so I only picked 4. So
and then leave.
Yes. Here's my 35 card. I gotta go. I'm running late.
I love him. That was great, though. That was funny.
That was awesome. I want to do that someday.
Hey, big time this, eh? Big time this, yeah.
So the first one is a 23-24 Parker's Champions, Brad Marchand auto out of 25. Patch auto. So, these I just super like the Parkhurst patch auto cards. Like, something about the border of the card and Not so much the
Cozy.
last one with the little circle window, but these ones, the true ones this year and the year before, the 22, 23, those ones still.
The true ones?
The
You're
truth,
the arbiter. You're the arbiter of truth.
I'm just saying the 24, 25 aren't true patch windows. They're little
I like
circle
that.
dimes.
Oh God, that's all we need is another made up. Wait, can we go back to that real quick? Sorry, Louis.
Jesus,
quick.
Josh.
Well, am I allowed to say anything?
You're pretty slow.
I was waiting for you two to stop talking.
I didn't say a word.
You did.
Go, Josh.
I have a request for next Wednesday, and I don't want this to take forever. I don't want a list of players you collect. I would like to see a list of players you don't collect.
That doesn't exist.
I still don't know why we had to go back to the card for you to say that.
All right,
What did
next
that have
card.
anything to do with Brad Marchand?
Yeah, because it's another player that he's never seen a card in.
This is still your card.
Yeah, 23, 24, the cup. Henrik Zetterberg, honorable numbers, patch auto out of 40.
Look at his face.
These are,
Intense.
what's that?
He looks intense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Henrik. Yeah. I just like this honorable numbers card. So when I see one of a Hall of Fame player and the patch windows are good, like I don't like it when one of the numbers has a bunch of, 2 or 3 colors and then the other one only has one. So I generally wait to pick one up that has multiple colors in both windows. So
Plus this year, 23, 24. I don't know. For me, it's like in the and 19, 20, I believe, are in the last 10 years. Those years are phenomenal.
That's because you're a sucker for sepia, and this one has a lot of it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's something like Kodak or something about it.
And I do like when the numbering actually, like when the 8s are actually 8s and not little ghosts. So
yeah, Dave's got a ghost beef.
I don't like those ghosts, man. I don't know what it is, but
well, there's no 8 on here though, right? You mean the 4?
I know, but I'm saying like in previous honorable number designs where the 8 was a ghost, and it has the hand numbering, so that's always a nice touch to these cards.
Who do you think does that? Who do you think does the hand numbering? They have like a Costanza there,
You think it's Billy?
No.
No.
No, it's not Billy.
You're like, I can't read these. These cards are all ruined. All right, next one. This one's awesome. 21-22 Exquisite Collection. Quinn Hughes patch auto out of 25. This is the 03-04 LeBron James rookie tribute design. This is my favorite card design, and yeah, Quinnesota, baby. So picked him up on a Slab Sharks auction. The patch is really nice. Numbered out of 25.
This card's made its rounds, man. No one holds on to these Quinn Hughes cards. I don't know why.
Well, I
think
don't know.
70.
I never knew you collected WHL cards.
Oh. Well, he doesn't have any in Minnesota and probably won't because he's going to re-sign with the Kings.
That was her fault.
Jesus. Well, Dave's off the show.
Yeah. So now we have literally. Oh God. Okay.
All right. Last card. 11-12 Panini Prime. This is the Luke Robitaille Genuine Marks game used letter. It's the game used R from his jersey and it's signed. So what's very cool is a lot of times you only get a manufacturer patch that's signed or you get a game used letter that's not signed. This has both. So it's a very cool card. It has the autograph with the game used letter. It's numbered 1 of 10, and doing some research and asking people who actually know that this is actually technically, I'm going to say it, Phil, an eBay 1 of 1. This is a 1 of 1 card.
This is not a 1 of 1
because they only made 1 R. So there are 10.
So there's no other R's on the planet.
There are no number R's of this card.
So is an L out of 2 then?
1 of 10 is the R, 2 of 10 is the O, 3 of 10 is the B, and so on.
But there's 2 L's.
There are 2 L's because Robitaille has 2 L's, but yeah, there's only one.
You're skating up the nice here, Dave.
There's only one jerseys in a 1 card. That's basically what they did. They took 1 jersey and made it into a card, correct?
Yeah.
Correct. That is correct.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Who's going to collect that?
That's how the notable nameplates work in the cup too. There's only one. So to actually complete the name would be a miracle.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I did see like a week ago, like 5 of the letters of him popped up, all for like $10,000 each.
So you bought them, of course.
No, I bought this one for
Each?
like I won the auction. So I mega bid this auction, and I actually did a real mega bid, not like Josh's mega bids.
Yeah.
But I did a mega bid on this auction, and I put $1,000 down on this card, and I got it for like 130 Canadian.
So the guy,
like
wait a minute. The guy selling them for $10,000 each was not aware this was for sale.
Well, I don't know. Well, it's the same. It's
the
same person who listed. So it's through like Savage Cards. They listed like 150 or 200 patch autos of Robitaille for $10,000 each, every single one.
Oh, he has some silly consigners. He has a
really
guy
weird.
there. Yeah, when I talked to Hugo, and he's like, hey, I tell them, I give my advice, and if they don't listen, that's not my fault. I provided Sarah. I'm like, well, fair enough. I said, well, you tell him. He goes, no. So he's just facilitating what they want, right? If they want to put it at that price, and he goes like,
so I can send an offer, but it's silly. I'm not even.
It's not him. It's
not
people,
even
right?
I would insult them because they're out of their mind.
No, they're insult. I disagree. So that Larry Robinson one-of-one outburst that was for $2,000, then it was for $1,750. Now it's for $1,500. He's just chopping $250 off, right? When is someone gonna bite? I don't think I offered Hugo. I said the last one-of-one Larry Robinson gold outburst landscape horizontal that sold was for like $350. I will do him a very good favor. I will buy it for $600. That's almost double, but this guy was expecting newbies and kind of hit, not even newbies, but just people that are casual. They hit a big card, and then they just, we talked about it earlier.
Can I make the argument though, Dave, that you don't want the other 5 of these? Because then you'd have 6, and then in your mind, you're going to try to complete it. And some like 9-year-old might have got this card and bent it in half and thrown it away at one point, and it doesn't even exist anymore. And
if the O popped up, I probably wouldn't even bid on the card. There's kind of no point. Like at least the R, it's the beginning of his name. Like I like having the R,
strong.
But any other letter I wouldn't have cared to own.
Well, B's cool. B's a nice one.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
the beginning of his name.
I agree with you, Dave.
It's just in the middle of his name.
What if you get O-B, Rob? You could be Rob. Could you live with Rob?
Robbo.
There's only one O.
Oh, yeah.
You could get the TAIL and just tail.
Artail.
And then you say, well, and let's say you have TAI, and then you can say I'm chasing tail.
We could do a lot of things. Yeah, not wearing your wedding ring the whole time. That's a good idea.
All right. I had one pickup. Now, in How to Be a Doomsday Prepper, I gave all those wonderful ideas. And then in the last Crown auction for my card post, I saw Macklin Celebrini out of 50 rookie. And I'm like, oh, I'll bid $200. And I won.
Nice.
So I don't know if I love this card. I like it.
Did you want to win is the question?
I don't know. Maybe that's talent, right? But I like it.
Yeah.
I'm in like with it. We're just not, I don't know if it's marriage material. It's fun to date. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'll see if it grows on me or I'll move it.
I'm sure it looks really good in person,
It kind of looks the same.
Oh, you have it. Oh, yeah.
No.
It's the same.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, good job, boys. Good job, Louis. What did you think of the show? You love it? Yeah.
Wait.
Okay,
who's
great.
gonna say goodbye?
I nominate Dave. Do you, Phil? Do you agree?
I nominate David.
You got to do the
No,
Louis
I can't take Louis' job. I feel like an imposter.
Well, we're gonna be here for another 6 hours while he fixes his camera, so I think you should probably just do it. If you like the episode, please leave a rating review on Apple, Spotify, whatever podcast app you listen to us on. If you love the show, if you want to support us, if you want to help Papa Louis restore his camera someday and chat with him on the Hockey Cards Gongshow Discord server, please consider $5 a month donation. Join our $999 support level tier on Patreon. Link is in the show description, our Instagram, TikTok profiles, on our website, hockeycardsgongshow.com, or on the Patreon website, patreon.com, and search for the Hockey Cards Gong Show. Follow us on social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. And boys, the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast is a production of Dollar Box Ventures LLC. Have an awesome weekend. We'll see you soon. Dave, take us out.
And my best Baba Louie impersonation. Bye.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
It's the Gong Show. We're dropping the facts. Hockey cards on fire. No holding us back. Josh looking sharp, the face of the scene. Feeling pork chop pants, rocking it clean. Baba Louie in the booth, he's the man with the plan. The best producer in all the land. Gong Show Nation, let's hit the flow. It's the Hockey Cards Gong Show. Let's go, let's go. Wanna say them in show.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, what?